Well, hello, everybody, and welcome and Happy New Year to you all. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Monday, January 2nd, 2017, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season. Me, very good. Spent a lot of time with family and friends and had some great times. But now, New Year, time to get back to work. So before our break, I was working with the Tarot Decoratif by Ciro Marchetti, and I only managed to do that. I worked with that a couple of days, so I decided to continue it for this first week of the new year. So the three cards drawn randomly from the Tarot Decoratif were the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So the first card I draw today is the Empress, which is also the strongest card in this draw today. She is about stimulating our creative potential and letting something new develop from that. So she can represent giving birth to something new through the connection of our inner self with the outer world. So some of us might find ourselves in a phase where great energies are about to be set free. So this might mean a period of creativity if you're an artist, a writer, a musician, or even a marketer. Or it might mean new ideas for you if you're an engineer, or a scientist, or an online business operator. So the Empress is all about our will to change, to renew, and to grow. So this is well illustrated by our second card, the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands generally symbolizes that initial impulse that sets something in motion in our lives. And with this impulse comes that creative period of change and new beginnings. So some of us may be experiencing the first strong stirring from inside of us that's bringing new ideas with this new year. However, this card is somewhat weakened by the water card to the right of it, so these ideas are still, as of yet, only stirrings and have not been brought into the world. This, of course, takes a little bit of work on our part. But it also requires us to turn away from those murky, lofty dreams and fantasies and unclear goals, and instead work on taking those energies of the Empress and the Page of Wands and putting them into reality, as suggested by our last card, the Queen of Cups. So typically the Queen of Cups is about listening to our intuition, about paying attention to our inner vision. Now, however, this card is ill-dignified by that fire card next to it. So, as such, it brings with it a vagueness, an uncertainty, a dreaminess quality to it. It might signify that we are, in fact, not paying attention to our intuition, or we are not acting on what we know we should be doing. We're not acting on our true will. So the Queen of Cups usually indicates that we're in a quiet wait-and-see phase at the moment, that there's not a whole lot of action going on. But being ill-dignified, however, this tells us that the waiting time is over and that it's time for us to bring those ideas and plans into reality. A great goal for the new year. This might be the perfect time to tell ourselves that we will no longer be in this waiting and dreaming mode, but instead that this is the year that we're going to make things happen. So the message today for these three cards is: there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny Fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck today is the Warlock. So the Warlock appears to indicate that there's an obstacle blocking our path, which might be tied to that ill-dignified Queen of Cups that we saw earlier. It's easy to become enchanted by the seductive Warlock, for he is indeed a handsome fellow. Just as we become enchanted by our goals and our dreams and our plans, rather than doing something about them. You know, it's easy to get caught up in that fantasy of what our life will be like once we achieve our goals, or what our life could be like if we achieve our goal. But the trap here is that we spend all our time fantasizing about our goals instead of taking action on them. I think what's key is that we ask ourselves, what can I do to bring my goals into reality? But the caution here is to not let obstacles dissuade us or cause us to throw in the towel. You know, I've said it before, that whenever obstacles appear, that tells us that we're on the right path and that we should not give up. But of course, nothing at all is going to happen if we remain in the dreaming and planning stage. We need to push that warlock aside and start taking steps toward our goals. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button below. And you can visit my website at tarot-dude.com, where you'll find all of my contact information. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.